thank you all for being here. As mentioned, I'm Itamar Levin, a Ph.D. candidate in classics, specializing in ancient history. And today, I want to take you on a journey into the heart of ancient Greece. We're talking about over 1,000 diverse settlements scattered throughout the Mediterranean and Black Sea. But what makes a political community into a polis? The traditional answer, a city-state, an urban center with certain political or religious institutions. But this conceptualization is unsatisfying, since the ancient Greeks themselves believed that the polis is first and foremost the people. My study delves into the development, spread, and ramifications of civic ideology in ancient Greek society. To this end, I target the politics of commemoration, and specifically cenotaphs, or empty tombs. I argue that from the 7th to the 4th century BCE, ancient Greece became what I term a cenotaphic society, a society in which cenotaphs possess unique force in shaping identity, either by valorizing the missing dead or by allowing a plurality of memories, creating a mnemonic web, if you will. This definition explains the unique positions cenotaphs hold in the process of demos formation. First, they enable celebrating an absent dead whose lack of remains stems from their sacrifice to the community. Second, whereas a person can have only one tomb, they can be memorialized also through cenotaphs. The different modes of commemoration shed light on the metrics of ideological forces shaping society. The analysis of cenotaphs indeed revealed changes between locations and periods. The earliest cenotaphs of civic nature we have appear already in the archaic period, all in colonies. We are talking about grand, empty monuments for generals or diplomats who died during their civic undertaking, and therefore their death was considered a sacrifice. Similar cenotaphic constructions were erected in mainland Greece only in the aftermath of the Persian invasions. With the wounded having been buried near the battlefield, states resolved to bring the memory of the fallen home via war cenotaphs, emphasizing their contribution to the collective effort of the Greeks. Now, in the classical period, war dead were traditionally buried en masse, following civic ideals of unity and solidarity. Families subsequently had to honor their dead with a private tomb, empty tomb, and a private plot. Those cenotaphs don't compete with the mass graves, but the two work in tandem within the civic mindset. Even family cenotaphs for Athenian horsemen, the elite of ancient society, show an acceptance rather than a rejection of civic ideology. In sum, cenotaphs mirror the so-called rise of the polis, as well as the implications, the impact of civic ideology's growing dominance on the construction of identity. In all cases under discussion, lack of remains is not contingent nor circumstantial, but the direct result of the commemorative practices of the time that necessitated the erection of an empty tomb. This transformation of ancient Greece into a cenotaphic society attests to a multi-layered discourse, as the different commemorative techniques correspond with the social forces, the different social forces acting on and shaping individual lives at the household, polis, and Pan-Hellenic levels. Thank you.